It's the greatest feeling I've ever had in my life. I think it just shows how much hard work pays off, you know, eventually. And
you know who that is. That was Niele Ivey back in 2001 when the Irish took home the national championship.
And now she's leading the team. She once played for as head coach into this year's madness that is March. The Irish back in the tournament once again as the #2 seed and as ACC champs. And of course,
congratulations.
Coach Ivey, congratulations to you and the team first off.
Thank you.
Talk about the emotions that you feel just from the last week and a half. Have you been able to process?
I've been able to process, just so excited. It was really surreal in Greensboro, cutting those nets down and for the game to end. We are champions, and the confettis, things that I've dreamt of as a head coach, and to be able to accomplish that was just one of my dreams. And it's still kind of like I said, it's still surreal, but you have to continue moving forward. Now we have the NCAA tournament, but it's an experience and a moment I'll never forget.
It's very full circle for you. Watching that video back from 2001, how does that make you feel?
First of all, I'm a baby. Looking at that, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at me. But yeah, I mean, to be able to say that you're national champion one time, and to be a champion multiple times is just a blessing. You know, I'm just very grateful for all my coaches that put me in that position, and you know, as head coach, the opportunity to be the head coach here, but also my players and staff. There's a lot of people that do things that help these type of moments happen, and I'm just grateful and blessed, excuse me, for the network that I have around me.
I can imagine. Okay, so we've got to talk about your resume here. We're going to get to the team and everything you need to know at home in just a second about what's happening this weekend. But for Women's History Month, look at this resume. This is, I feel bad because I put this together with the help of our graphics department. This is not enough. You've done so much more than this, but do you ever sit back and realize everything that you've accomplished? You're looking at it like, oh, I did that?
I know, like, wow.
I know. Do you ever take a second to look back at this and realize you're a trailblazer here?
Man, I feel like God has blessed me. You know, I have a lot of favor in my life, over my life, and I'm just so grateful to be able to have done the things that I've done. And I do. Sometimes I try to sit back and stay present. That was something that I talked to myself about last season. Like, you got to be present in this because things happen really fast, and just enjoying the journey and the process. And I think I've really done a great job of embracing it. And like I said, I'm so grateful. I'm so fortunate to have had incredible mentors, to have had incredible opportunities. Notre Dame has changed my life, and I'm just so grateful. And so I try to sit back and just enjoy it and stay present.
Yeah. And looking at everything you've accomplished, you're also an incredible mom. Let's talk a little bit about your son, who has a successful career now in the NBA.
Yes.
Something to be very proud of.
Yes, I am very proud of Jaden, and being a mom is the best thing that could have ever happened to me, to be honest. It's my most precious job, and I love wearing multiple hats, but being a mother, that's the best one to wear. And he's just my heart and soul, honestly. He's still my motivation, even though he's 22 years old. I still think of him as my baby, 6'6" baby. But, you know, being a mother is the biggest joy of my life. And I'm a Mimi now, so I'm also have incredible, being a Mimi has just been another joy of my life. But yeah, Jaden, he's my heart and soul, and I'm so proud of him. And it's great to have that type of balance where, you know, the expectation of this job is so high, but I get a chance to be a mom and be in the stands and watch him live out his purpose like I'm living out mine. So it's amazing.
Yeah, a Mimi now too, huh? Oh,
so another hat, another hat.
That is so cute. Okay, let's talk about this team. This team that you are the leadership of right now is amazing, so talented, but have gone through so many circumstances, so many difficulties, and yet we're sitting next to this championship. Talk about this team and how they've gotten us here today, and how all these fans here in this community are going to be able to pack Purcell Pavilion this weekend. Yeah,
well, I can't speak enough about my team. They're amazing. You know, my biggest joy is to recruit and bring in players that are like me, that align with the university, align with the goal and mission of Notre Dame women's basketball. And I think I've nailed that with this group. And I'm very fortunate because obviously coming in, taking over, you know, it takes years to, to get the right players. And luckily, starts with Olivia Miles saying yes to me, saying yes and committed to the program, and then Sony Citron. So they were my trailblazers. And now I have an incredible team, and they work so hard. We have gone through a lot of adversity this year, a lot of challenges, injuries, and they've stepped up, they've responded, and we went back to just our love for the game, our love for the university, and our love for the vision. You know, it takes a lot. You know, sometimes sometimes you got to go through those bumps along the way in order for you to get stronger. And that's what we've done as a unit. We've gained cohesion, and we're peaking at the right time right now.
It makes these moments a little bit sweeter. Let's talk about how exciting it is right now for women's basketball. There's a lot of hype around it right now.
I love it. Yes, women's basketball is hot right now. The game is just, in general, it's electric. It's elite. The players are elite. The programs are elite, and it's just a great product. And I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud to be a part of it. And you know, it's just it's really fun to watch. And I'm excited for the tournament because there's so much parity in the women's basketball game. So every game is going to be an exciting game.
Yeah.
If we could put a bow on this, talk about the women in your life who have inspired you to become the mother, the Mimi, the coach that you are.
Yeah, I'll start with my mom. She's my biggest role model. My mom, I had 4 older brothers. I was a baby girl. My mom and dad, they sacrificed so much, but my mom sacrificed everything in order to send us to Catholic schools, understanding that education is the #1, the most important thing for us is to get a great education, and she worked tirelessly for that. And my next role model is Coach McGraw. You know, she's been my mentor. I committed to this university because of her, and she's just somebody that I adore. She's done so much for me, has helped me grow as a player, obviously, but as a woman. And I think that's the biggest thing as a coach. You want to develop young women, strong women, and she's helped me develop as a woman. So those two are my biggest inspirations and role models.
You were able to find Coach McGraw after that win right there, as she was working with the ACC Network doing her thing. How was that moment just to embrace her and to talk to her briefly when you did?
It was awesome. You know, she sat back just watching videos of her watching me.
I
thought it was really, really cool.
It went viral.
Yes,
She's
very
getting
emotional. Yes.
It is. It's really touching.
Yeah, because I know that she sees me as her daughter, you know, and the same as I see my players. And I knew that she was so proud of me and, you know, just so happy. And for me, I was just happy that she was there. She brings a ton of experience to that staff, and just to have her be a part of it as well. And for me to be able to celebrate that with her, and for her to be in the building to watch it, my first championship, I thought was really special for our relationship.
Yeah. It is. She's an icon, and you're paving your way now, too. It's great. Talk a little bit about this weekend. What's your message to Notre Dame fans? We got to obviously pack Purcell.
Yes, I'm hoping that we do pack Purcell. Our last home game, it was a sold-out game, but the atmosphere, it wasn't that it was just sold out, it was electric. And I've not seen the arena like this in a very, very long time. And the energy, the buzz in South Bend is amazing. They're investing in supporting women, which is, to me is the most critical piece of this, the support that we have. So I'm praying that everybody comes out. It's going to be a fantastic game, bringing, you know, 3 other great programs to this to our area. And then again, just women's basketball is an incredible product right now. And I'm praying that everybody comes out to support our women.
Oh, they will. Something tells me they will. I don't know what that is. We appreciate. I just got to ask, just seeing that video of you cutting the net and then looking at this net for your girls to cut this, for your women to cut that net down. It's a full circle moment. What did you say to them when you went into the locker room after that win?
I told them that I was just grateful to be a part of this moment, because this is honestly something I've always dreamt of. I wanted to win, you know, as a player, obviously, and then as assistant coach, got a chance to be a part of an amazing staff, got a chance to win as an assistant, and then when I took over, I wanted to bring, you know, a trophy back here as a head coach, and something that, you know, is not done too very often, especially at your alma mater. So that was my #1 goal. I wanted my players to have that experience that I've had as a player, because I know what it's done for me. It's life-changing, you know, and it's something that you etch yourself in the history books, and you're part of a legacy, and leaving a legacy, I think, is really important. And so that's what I talked to them about, just thanking them for this moment and for believing in me. You have to have the trust and the belief, you know, as a leader, and they believe in me, and the product shows, you know, the way that they play for each other and for me. It's something that is just a blessing. So I just told them how grateful I was for it.
Like you said, it's one for the history books, and you want to be a part of it this Saturday.
Yes. Coach, we appreciate you coming. We'll hold on to this.
Okay, you guys hold on to it.
We'll watch this.
Everybody back there like, no, you're not. We appreciate you, Coach. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck Saturday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Go Irish. We'll be right back.